What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Raymond Forever, and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you haven't took the time to subscribe, take the time to do so. Make sure you post. Make sure you turn on post bell notifications that we can be notified every time I load a new video. I will be doing a giveaway once I reach 3K subscribers. The rules and the trivia question to winning that giveaway will be uploading a separate video. Today I'm back with another video. I'm sharing my thoughts on Kyle Rittenhouse found not guilty on all counts. Let me say that one more time for those in the back that did not hear me loud and clear. Kyle Rittenhouse found not guilty on all accounts. Now, I seen this article, I had to say to my bookmark, I should have been did it when it was announced on the radio, but now I'm taking the time to do it since it's my night off, and I want to read the article as I share my thought. Kenosha, Wisconsin. A Wisconsin jury on Friday found Kyle Rittenhouse not guilty in the fatal shooting of two men during protests in Kenosha last year, capping a trial that touched on issues of gun rights and race. Rittenhouse, 18, from nearby Antos, Illinois, was cleared on all 5 charges related to his actions on August 25th last year during protests over the shooting of a black man, Jacob Blake, by a white Kenosha police officer. Rittenhouse was charged with reckless homicide in the slaying of Joseph Rosenbaum, 36, and intentional homicide in the death of Anthony Hoover, 26. He also faced a charge of attempted intentional homicide for severely wounding, that's a real name, I can't pronounce, a 27-year-old paramedic from suburban Milwaukee who was there that night volunteering his medical services, and 2 counts of recklessly endangering safety. Rittenhouse, in a dark suit and burgundy shirt, was overcome with emotion when the 5th not guilty verdict was read in court. He doubled over and then hugged defense attorney Corey, can't say the last name. We had to tell his client to relax and breathe. Who had to tell his client to relax and breathe? Now, first I want to start with saying the charges. A 17-year-old was charged with what? A 17-year-old charged with reckless homicide in the slaying of one, a 36-year-old, intentional homicide in the death of a 26-year-old, and faced charges of attempted intentional homicide for severely wounding one of the paramedics. And those are 1, 2, 3. Those are multiple felonies right there. How in the hell do a 17-year-old that's not old enough to buy a firearm beat those charges? Now, I know when this case first took off and everything, a lot of people was in my comments saying he gonna beat the case and all that whatnot. How in the hell did he beat these charges and he not even old enough to own a firearm? He not even old enough to purchase a firearm, and he walks away free of charges. Murdered 2, a teenager, a juvenile, murdered 2 and injured 1. A paramedic like law enforcement. A paramedic like law enforcement. You killed 2 and injured 1. And you walk away free of charges. This really got me upset to the max. This is a 17-year-old, someone that's not old enough to buy a firearm or even possess a firearm, beat 2 murder cases, and the charges for injured 1. Now, I also noticed he never was charged with first-degree murder or second-degree murder. The charges reads reckless homicide in this slang. Reckless homicide. What the hell is reckless homicide? You know what I mean? And he was also charged with intentional homicide and the death of intentional homicide. That means he meant to kill this person. You know? And then he was charged with attempted and intentional homicide. Attempted. So he attempted, the paramedic, he attempted to murder him, but wasn't successful. And you telling me, how do he beat these charges? Please enlighten me. How in the hell did this child beat these charges when he's not old enough to purchase a firearm or even possess a firearm? This really make me scared for the future. This case right here, Kyle Rittenhouse found not guilty on all counts. They're gonna open the doors for a lot to happen at any age. At any age. Now I don't know much about who his lawyer were, but a lot of people's in the comments, look who his lawyer were. When they hear who his lawyer were, they knew he gonna get off. Well, I don't own a lawyer I'm familiar with, Johnny Cochran. And he's dead and gone. Rest in peace to him. But it's crazy, man. This is really gonna open the doors for a lot of people to get away with a lot now. If a teenager can beat them serious charges like that, that's gonna open up the door for this to continue to happen repeatedly. Cause you watch the video, you see the owner they was attacking him because he had killed someone. He had already shot someone. So they gave him every right, attack him. Let's get this gun from him. You see when they ran up on him, they didn't hit him. They didn't have no firearms, nothing. You know, Rittenhouse came to Wisconsin with every intent to cause some harm, and he did just that. He caused more harm than the ones out there riot and protesting around the city. That's in my opinion. They weren't killing nobody. They was burning businesses down, setting things on fire, and destroying vandalism. That's all they were doing. Rittenhouse came to Wisconsin with the intent to do just what you do with a firearm. Shoot something. Murder something. And he did just that. And now he's going scot-free. I try to remind myself that he might got away with it in man's eye, but he didn't get right with it in God's eye. But that's hard to say on this one. That's hard to say on this, man. A 17-year-old beat these serious charges. A 17-year-old beat these serious charges. That's like, they have me very, very, very devastated in what the future holds for situations like this. Because they're going to open up all kind of doors for this to happen again, and again. It's not going to stop. I'm pretty sure it's more to come. It has died down for the moment, but I guarantee you it will happen again. I guarantee you it might play out the same way or it might play out a different way, but I guarantee you it will continue to happen. You know, and I just want to share that with y'all. Cause like I am really lost for words on this one. Cause that's the main other question. How do someone that's not old enough to purchase a firearm or possess a firearm beat these kind of charges? Please enlighten me. Please, that judge had to get paid good. That judge had to be paid decent. I mean, 10 times his salary as a judge to give that guilty verdict. You know what I mean? That judge had to be paid off good. There's no way in hell he's supposed to walk away free from this. There's no God. God has the last say. God will have the last say. God will have the last say, man. God will have the last say in all this. And I'm still lost for words. This is my first time reading the article, but I am still lost for words. I am still lost for words. You know, I just want to share my thoughts on this. If you like this story time, if you like my thoughts on this, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, and turn on post bell notifications. That way you'll be notified to upload a new video. For a my shout out video the last Sunday, December. Y'all tell me in the comment how y'all feel with this situation. How y'all feel about this not guilty verdict. Do you agree with it? Do you don't agree with it? Let me know in the comments. All comments, all opinions are accepted. Just don't be disrespectful. Just don't be racist. Speak your mind like an adult, but leave all the other nonsense because they would not be entertained.